Hey guys, it's Matt here today bringing you another unboxing video with a game that I am super happy to find in the box. It is not, so you might be a little confused here because you might be thinking, well Matt, wait a minute, this is Pokemon Stadium 2, isn't it? Actually, it is in America, but in Japan it's actually Pokemon Stadium Gold Silver. The reason why they named it that is because obviously, yes, it focuses around gold and silver, duh. But the reason why I did that is because Pokemon Stadium 2 in America was actually their Pokemon Stadium 3. So instead of calling Pokemon Stadium 3, they called it Pokemon Stadium Gold and Silver. So let's look at the box itself right over here. Now this box, I know it's obviously in Japanese, but I have to be honest, I'm in love with, not necessarily just the back of the box. This confuses me. It says no resale. I don't know what that, oh no. That's terrifying, I think. I don't know if that still holds up. But anyway, so that's on camera now. This is perfect. What matters here is that I don't remember boxes for N64 games being this big. Now, sadly, I don't have any N64 game boxes, which makes me sad. But I don't remember them being that big. And of course, some of you may remember from back in the day, at least U.S. fans, these boxes were, the artwork was shown this way, not up down. I actually do like the up-down thing a bit more. I'm happy that some Japanese, or many Japanese games that I see have this box art here. And I say that because it kind of reminds me of an old school like VHS. So it makes me feel a little bit nostalgic, I'll say that much. And anyway, so we looked at the back. Let's look at, we have a Chikorita here. We have Cyndaquil upside down here. Let's bring him, oh, this is a cute little guy right here. And I assume we're going to find a Totodile somewhere on, there you go. Alright, it's actually pretty cute, I have to say. And now we're going to take the game out of the box, because that's the whole point of the video. Although, before we do, I have to say, this box, pretty dang good condition. Not pristine, yes, but for the price that I got it for, these little imperfections, and yes, I consider that a little imperfection, for the price that I got it for, I'm not complaining. Sorry, Chikorita, we have to open this up slowly. Ooh, we're pulling out, oh. Okay, ooh, and we left a little something behind, and I'll look at that a little bit later. Just want to show you guys the game right here. This game does have a little bit of, I guess, scratches on the artwork itself, but honestly, I did not notice it when I first looked at it. What's interesting about this cart, one thing I want to mention about the cart is it's not dual color. Now, some of you don't have a US cart in hand. I actually do, so let me grab that right over here. And the cool thing about this US cart, well, it's upside down. So similar artwork, yes. Obviously in English, duh. But if you look at the front, it's gold, and the back is it's still just as gray as this, but there's little tints around trying to make it special as if it's, you know, obviously gold and silver. So when you look at two cards side by side, you're going to notice that, well, gold, not gold. Even though this game was literally called Gold Silver. That's very interesting. But I assume they wanted this one to have a bit more flair. This being the third entry in the franchise, I think maybe Nintendo knew, yeah, people are going to go get this one. This one, obviously Pokemon was very big in the US, but maybe they thought, let's give a little razzle-dazzle, get people extremely interested. And it worked for me, I mean, I have it. And of course, as you guys may notice, the bottoms of the cartridges are different. And that is why you can't really put this game in your American N64, which is a little sad. But let's move on and look at the manual, because this is a manual. There is a tear right here. I'm sorry, it's not a tear necessarily, but it is kind of bent. It might be harder to see on camera, but I can feel it, and it feels sad. When opening up the manual, it's, like I said, all in Japanese. I think I have an original English manual around here somewhere, and I don't remember it being this helpful. I mean, obviously for controls it will, but it seems like this is actually going over different Pokemon stats. Now, that may have been in the American one. If you guys know about that, then please comment below and talk about it. But as far as I remember, there aren't that many stats about Pokemon in the manual itself. Either way, it's pretty cool to see such a large manual for this game, back when manuals existed for things. But let us briefly, wait, no, let's not briefly put it aside, because these little guys here are adorable. But we will briefly put this aside because there's a little insert in here that I actually did not get to show you guys. And even before I show you this little cute thing, I want to mention that earlier I did talk the difference between this box and the American box. I just want to put that up for you guys right now so you can see how that looks and how the two differ. Yet, of course, when looking at the cartridges, the two are relatively similar. Okay, so I opened up the insert, and it's strange that it's just kind of going over some of the things that were in this. I mean, obviously I don't read Japanese, but showing off the different buttons, that was in the manual as well. So I'm not sure why. Something similar happened with the Super Mario World game that I got, and I don't really understand why they went over things two, three, four times. I do like this a lot here. So obviously, as I mentioned over and over and over again, I don't read Japanese, but I can imagine this is telling you the differences between different stats or different types and how they affect one another. And I'm really into that. I'm really happy that they included that just to, let some people understand, hey, this is how you play, this is how you can do well. Because there are, and I'm sure there were in America as well, but there were tournaments for this game. So that's actually a pretty cool addition to this little thing right here. I mean, yes, I still think that, the front here was already addressed in the manual, but at the same time, that back there was actually pretty cool. And I have a feeling that was in the American manual, but still, nice little thing to add. Really happy. I made sure to buy this just so I can get this insert to show you guys. So I'm actually really happy that it was included. Alright guys, so that about wraps up another unboxing video. Thank you all so much for watching. And please remember to like and subscribe if you liked the video. Alright guys, so thank you all so much. And comment below for any future potential unboxing suggestions. Alright, so thank you all so much and see ya.